Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode corporate filings so you don't have to. Today we're diving into a report that's all about waiting, like waiting for your coffee to brew or for a bus that's always late. So what's today's filing about? This company, Bynordic Acquisition Corporation, is basically asking for more time. They're a special kind of company called a SPAC, and their job is to find another company to merge with. They had a deadline and now they're pushing it back. Think of it as asking for an extension on a school project. Let's see why they need more time and what it means for investors. Before we get started, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where you can discuss all things corporate filings. This is a Form 8K filing which companies use to report major events to the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC. It's like a quick update, not a full quarterly or annual report. The important date here is May 8, 2025, which is when the event being reported happened. The company we're talking about is Bynordic Acquisition Corporation. It's based in Delaware, but its principal executive offices are in Malmo, Sweden. Here's something interesting for investors. You can trade their units under the ticker symbol BNOU, their common stock under BNO, and their warrants under BNOW. All of these are traded on the OTC Pink Current market, which is a market for smaller, riskier companies. Now let's get to the main event, the extension. Bynordic needed more time to complete their initial business combination, which is just a fancy way of saying find a company to merge with. They were supposed to do this by August 12, 2024, but they asked their stockholders for an extension. The stockholders agreed to extend the deadline to August 12, 2025, with the possibility of pushing it back one more month at a time for up to 12 months total, without needing another vote. To get another month, they had to put some money into a trust account. On May 8, 2025, they deposited $40,312.25. This is a small amount of money, but it's enough to trigger the extension of time they need. This May 2025 extension is what this whole report is about. The company released a press release about this extension on May 9, 2025, which is attached as an exhibit to this filing. It's basically just a public announcement about what we've already discussed. Now, there's a section called Forward-Looking Statements. This is where the company says that they're making predictions about the future, but things might not go as planned. They use words like believes, X, and plans. It's a way of saying, we hope this happens, but we can't guarantee it. They also warn you not to rely too much on these predictions. Okay, let's take a look at that press release. It's a summary of what we already talked about. I'd say, so what's the big picture here? Bynordic is running out of time to find a company to merge with. They've already extended their deadline once, and now they're pushing it back another month. This can signal a few things. Maybe they're having trouble finding a good company to merge with, or maybe the deals they've looked at haven't worked out. For investors, this means more uncertainty. The longer it takes for Bynordic to find a merger partner, the more risk there is that they won't find one at all. If that happens, they might have to return the money in the trust account to investors, but that could be at a loss, especially if the market conditions change. Now let's zoom out a bit. SPACs were really popular a few years ago, but now the market has cooled off. There are a lot of SPACs out there looking for deals, which means more competition and potentially lower quality mergers. Investors are more cautious about SPACs now, so it's harder for them to find good deals. In my opinion, this extension isn't a great sign. It suggests that Bynordic is struggling to find a suitable merger partner, which raises questions about their ability to deliver value to investors. The risk is that they end up merging with a company that isn't very good, or that they simply fail to find a merger partner at all. On the other hand, Bynordic has some experienced people involved, and they're focused on the Nordic region, which could give them an edge in finding deals there. Maybe they just need a little more time to find the right opportunity. Ultimately, whether or not Bynordic is a good investment depends on your risk tolerance and your belief in their ability to find a good merger partner. But this extension is definitely something to keep an eye on. Alright, that's our breakdown of Bynordic's latest filing. What's your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.